McLaren's history in America dates back really to his earliest days of racing. We were dominant in Can-Am, winning championships multiple times, both with Bruce, Denny Hulme, Dan Gurney, legendary drivers. And then, of course, good old Johnny Rutherford, the Lone Star.
Bruce McLaren was one of those guys that you take notice of. He had sports car racing pretty much corralled with the Chevrolet engine sports cars. It was amazing to see how fast he came on the scene and rose to prominence.
The McLaren Elva is the purest driving car that they've made to date. The lightest, the fastest, 814 horsepower. There's this minimalist design directly from the Can-Am era. Open cockpit, wind hitting you in the face. It has a very nostalgic and kind of retro feel to it.
The feeling I get when I sit in my McLaren, it lets me be the little boy that always wanted to be a Formula One driver. The sound, the engagement, you feel everything through the seat, through your hands. It's a very connected vehicle.
I think one of the cool things with McLaren is it's really a race team that started building road cars. The simplicity of them and how well built they are, it's outstanding.
The story is what matters about an automobile. People do talk about, they do remember stories. If you think of the IndyCar drivers that have won in the old Elva, and you start thinking of the other race car drivers that were around at the time that Bruce McLaren was driving, when this car does launch, there's going to be a lot of old souls around it. If you're a historian in racing and you have a car collection, you're going to want that car because of the people who drove it.
The Elva is quite a collector's car and very limited edition. Anything that we do that's low volume, it historically is appreciated quite a bit. In decades to come, I think it'll be something that people remember as a very special, very fast, great looking car.
Everything about McLaren is authenticity. Elva represents that in the purest and the most perfect sense, from both the driving dynamics of the car, the design, the technology that's in it. I have no doubt that the 149 Elvas in 10 to 15 years will be iconic cars.
This is nothing different than driving 100 miles an hour on a motorcycle. The exhilaration is going to be tremendous. And the attitude of the drivers driving this are one-of-a-kind attitudes. They're all going to be people that love excitement, love adrenaline, love a story, and are the kind of people you want to be around. That's what's going to drive an Elva.
My name is Pato Award. I'm an Arrow McLaren SP IndyCar driver. Every time I race, I challenge the wind. I cut it. I slice it. I bend it. This is my vantage point from the cockpit of my race car. The Elva is the first McLaren road car where you can experience this too. The lightest McLaren yet. It's a machine unlike any other, with an uncompromised design concept. It's my world come to life, embodied in a supercar. Truly incredible.
It's actually my first time seeing it properly up close. It feels like a go-kart again, I love it.
Okay, Lando, we need you to memorize the script so you can say your lines while you're driving.
Yeah.
So if you could just repeat after me. Instead of a windscreen, the McLaren Elva has the pioneering active air management system which channels air over the cockpit using an automatically deployable carbon fiber deflector in the bonnet.
I forgot the first word. Instead of a windscreen, say it again, has an air system that deflects, or go again. Pioneering active air management system that deflects air. A deployable bit of carbon fiber. Something on the front, which this is just a McLaren Elva, it doesn't have a windshield, and the air goes over me, that's all I'm saying.
So if you could just repeat after Powered by an 815 PS 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8, the Elva is the ultimate roadster and the lightest road car McLaren has ever made, capable of reaching 200 kilometers per hour from a standing start in just 6.7 seconds.
4-litre twin turbocharged McLaren Elva's the ultimate roadster. What was after that? It's the lightest McLaren we've ever built and a zero. It's a very light car and it's really quick, which I'm about to find out now. It feels so free! Drift for my life! I'm gonna do this all day. I'm just not gonna pit until I run out of fuel.
How was the car?
I loved it. It was very, very enjoyable.
Great, and how did you get on with the lines?
Oh, absolutely nailed it.